Welcome to the new top 10 rarest emotes in Fortnite. Over the last month or two, we've had some insane item shops and so many rare emotes came back, such as Confused, Where Is Matt, Cheer Up, Prickly Pose, Drum Major, and more. Some of those dances were the rarest in the game, so this video is the new update on the top 10 rarest. I've actually added 2 bonus emotes, so this is technically the top 12, but make sure you guys drop a like on this video and subscribe for more stuff like this. Let's start it off with the number 12 spot, which is the Pick It Up. This was last seen over 595 days ago. As well as that, it only came to the shop 3 times, so you only had 3 chances to buy this emote. This one's traversal and the music is actually so good. I feel like this is very underrated and honestly one of my favorite dances in the game. At the number 11 spot, we have TSSSS. That's literally what it's called. This was last seen over 620 days ago. As well as that, it only came to the shop twice, so there was literally hardly any chances to buy this emote. And for 500 V-Bucks, I just don't feel like it's worth it. The emote is super fast, simple, and there's not really any music, so I don't feel like many people bought this one. And I don't know about you guys, but I hardly ever see it. Not really much more to say about this one, so let's get on to the number 10 spot, which is the very iconic emote Fresh. I know a lot of you guys are going to be shocked that this is at the number 10 spot, but hear me out. Although this hasn't been out in over 970 days, it did come to the item shop 30 times and also released in a very popular time period of Fortnite. So a lot of people have this one. I actually do see it all the time in Party Royale. Honestly, I think the 2 emotes we just looked at is more rare than Fresh, but because this one hasn't been out in almost 1,000 days, I'm going to put it at the number 10 spot. And I know it may never come back due to the copyright issue, but we're not judging it on that. We're going to judge it on how many people own it and how many times it came to the shop. Onto the number 9 spot, we have another very iconic emote, Tidy, also known as the Snoop Dogg dance. This was last seen over 950 days ago, however it did come to the shop 13 times, so there was quite a lot of opportunities to buy this emote. I'm not actually sure why it hasn't came back. If anyone knows, let us know in the comments. I didn't think there was a copyright issue for this one, but maybe there is. But still, one of the rarest emotes in the game. Onto the number 8 spot, we have RAWR. Now the real question is, who actually bought this emote? I think the reason why this is so rare is because, I mean, this is just a strange emote. Like, there's not really much more to say. When would anyone ever use this emote? Like, I don't even know. But it was last seen over 680 days ago and only came to the shop 7 times. So not really many chances to buy it. And the emote isn't amazing. So I feel like less people bought it, which is why it's so rare. So for the number 7 spot, a lot of people are going to be surprised again because we do have RAMBUNCTIOUS. This is definitely more rare than Fresh. Not because it was last seen over 980 days ago, but for the fact this came to the shop 7 times, Fresh came to the shop 30 times. So as you can imagine, there was less chances to buy RAMBUNCTIOUS, meaning less people got it. But the reason why it's at the number 9 spot is because, again, I do see this emote quite a lot. It released in a very popular time period once again, and a lot of people did buy it. I mean, it is a great emote, and especially for 500 V-Bucks, it's definitely worth it. So yes, around 1,000 days ago is insane, but you're going to see why the other emotes are more rare in a second. Before we get on to the number 6 spot, I want to give a bonus mention to Kiss the Cup. Obviously, this emote was released when the World Cup happened and was last seen over 720 days ago. But it is only a 200 V-Buck emote, so a lot of people did buy this one, or maybe their friends gifted it to them. You know, 200 V-Bucks is just like leftover V-Bucks. So it is a very cheap emote, and honestly, it's a good one as well. It's still very rare and may never come back, so definitely deserves a mention right there. For the number 6 spot, we have Dance Off. This was last seen over 805 days ago. It's the only marble emote in this video. It was only in the shop for 5 days and has never returned since. I'm not sure why it's not returned. They just keep bringing back the Snow Black Widow. And this is actually a very good emote. Definitely one of my favorites out there. The music is so clean as well. I hope it does come back, but I guess we're going to find out in the future. By the way, guys, comment down below which emotes out of this video do you want, or which ones do you have. Onto the number 5 spot, we have Accolades. This was last seen over 695 days ago and only came to the shop 3 times. So as you can imagine, hardly any chances to buy this emote, meaning less people got it. I personally really like this one, but I feel like not many people do. It's a pretty unique emote, but it doesn't really have any music. It's just cheering and clapping noises. So that's why I feel like not many people got this dance. And again, I'm not sure why it hasn't returned. It's obviously not copyrighted. Perhaps it just didn't sell too good. Before we get into the number 4 spot, I have another bonus mention to Glyphic. This was last seen over 530 days ago and only came to the shop 3 times. When it first came out, I actually didn't like this emote, but it's definitely grown on me a lot and I kind of like it now. It's getting pretty rare, and again, I don't know why it's not came out. On to the number 5 spot, we have Jitterbug. This was last seen over 660 days ago. As well as that, it was only in the shop twice. So there was literally only 2 chances to buy this emote, which is why it's so rare. I know this is a very popular emote. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of it. Like, it's okay. But again, I think the reason this didn't come back out was the fact it maybe didn't sell too well. This emote is actually based off old-fashioned swing dancing. So that's pretty unique, and it's nice that Fortnite have added that to the game, but also kind of random. Another couple of bonus mentions, we have Spyglass, last seen around 600 days ago, and only came to the shop 3 times, so another very rare emote. Then we have Disc Spinner, last seen over 590 days ago, and again, only came to the shop 3 times, so you can imagine how rare it is. Then we have Sugar Rush, last seen over 550 days. Again, only came to the shop 2 times, and I know this is a popular emote. A lot of people I know want this one to return, including me. Like, I want this one as well. The music is just so catchy. On to the third rarest item shop emote in the game, we have Very Sneaky. This was last seen over 660 days ago, and again, only came to the shop twice. After the first time it came out, it released again 1 month later, then never returned. I feel like when this released, not many people liked it. One of my friends said he bought this by accident and regretted it at the time, but now he doesn't regret it because it's so rare. And it's kind of underrated, it's very unique, and I actually like this one a lot. There is of course other rare emotes like Moon Bounce and Vivacious, but they don't quite make it into the top 10. So moving on to the second rarest emote in the game, we have Fanciful. Another traversal one, which was last seen over 710 days ago. As well as that, this only came to the shop twice, so again, hardly any chances to buy it. It's honestly a pretty decent emote. I like the fact it's traversal and it's kind of smooth. The music is pretty chill as well. I don't mind this one at all. I'm not sure why it hasn't came back, but it probably will soon because Fortnite have been bringing out all of the rare emotes, as you guys know. But if any of these emotes come back, don't worry, I'll keep you updated and I'll make a new top 10. So make sure you got noties on. So for the rarest item shop emote in the game, if you didn't already guess, it is of course Lavish. This was last seen over 670 days ago. However, there's a bit of a catch. This only came to the item shop twice. However, on the second time it came out, the item shop reset early by 12 hours. And when it was reset, Lavish was removed, meaning this emote was only in the shop for 1.5 days. So there was literally hardly any chances to buy this emote. And honestly, it's one of the best in the game. Like, this is so good. The music is just so catchy and nice. And the dance is very clean as well. So that was the 10 rarest item shop emotes in Fortnite. I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.